Mind over matter. Let's say it all together. Happy birthday, mind over matter. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, mind over matter. Okay. So I go by the name of Chloe Carterr with 2 R's. And I'm gonna be your headliner. Well, alongside YA and Ryan and Mariam. So this first poem that I'm gonna go into is a relationship one. I wrote it before I was in a relationship.
Manifest it!
Yeah. So, this one is called No Cap. So if anyone acts closed off, just know that they're open to leave you. See, it doesn't matter if the glass is half empty, half full, or refillable if you're too busy pouring yourself into other people. So to my givers, sometimes you can end up giving so much that you don't have anything left. There's nothing less than loving someone fully until you have nothing left, and that's right. I guess that's the cost of investing too much time. See, I'm at a point in life where I'm learning that love is a decision without any options. See, it's not a feeling because feelings change so often, so I guess the love that I look for is something more constant, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for everything I take for granted too, because the things you take for granted could be easily taken from you. See, that's the truth. On some nights I think hard. Thoughts like, when future gets old, are we gonna call him the past? Because look at us, we're all sitting here with our mask on. Is that from him? I'm learning to believe people when they take their mask off. Because Halloween isn't just safe for the holidays. Sometimes the truth is hard to face. That's why they look the other way. Snakes flip a lot on you like it's pancake day, but when the cake comes, they're fasting. You're putting people first place when to them, you're lasting. You're just lasting. I wish everyone would stop holding on to the things that they have no heart in. See, some of us are just sleeping with people that we don't even trust. See, some of us are sleeping with our dream man or dream girl, but instead of being laid with, you're being lied to. Mariba says that the devil can die too. Sometimes just right beside you or even inside you. I guess I'm ready to love when I decide to. And I don't go looking for love because love finds you. So let me know when it's the time to fall in love with a person that stands right beside you. At the altar of, with no intentions to alter love. See, we grow with no alter ego. You got to grow as you go, even if it's not with the same people. And I believe so. See, takers, they'll never admit to being materialistic, but to me it just seems so. And if I got one final word for the people: save your money so your money can save you. Don't fall in too deep, because they don't always save you. Sometimes fixing things is the breakthrough. Sometimes you're only safe if you save you, and that's why you gotta treat love like an investment. Sometimes it's a high price you gotta pay just to invest in. The time taken will always be the blessing, but don't be second guessing. Love isn't the thing you're supposed to stay left in. Thank you. No cap. Their feelings. Like, when you're a poet, you're supposed to make people feel something, and they're meant to leave with something. So this next poem is one of the hardest poems I've ever written. I really tapped into myself that night, and it's just a poem that needs to be said. So this next poem's called Black Girl Magic. So, before I begin with this poem magic trick, let me tell you a little bit about what magic is. See, at the start of most magic tricks, there's something that exists, and by the end it doesn't exist. So first we pick our fate. Card, number, what is the name on the card? We say the name, we say their names, Queen of Hearts. It is a black Queen of Hearts. See, we're told to remember what the card is, and then poof, it disappears. Do you still remember what the card was? We are asked again to say their names. Fatima, Phoenix, Nevaeh Lachey, Oluwatoyin, Joy, Morgan, Brianna, Kayla, Hunter C. I can't say all of their names, but I know that it was a black queen of hearts. See, I just listed a bunch of names that you probably don't remember or probably don't even know about. See, I can't say all of their names, but I know that the card number is over 64,000 black women are part of the missing makeup, and the media still doesn't give it full coverage. See, the thing about magic, we can say their names and still not know how to spell. See, the thing about magic, sometimes things just disappear without us even realizing, without us even noticing. See, are you missed? If no one looks for you, if no one looks for you, are you just forgotten? I wonder if you'll bring back our girls. I mean, the card, when it goes missing. See, this poem is an ode to every black girl whose magic has been used to make her disappear. I imagine that her ashes are just piles of stardust lost at sea. Faces we may never see, tricks buried beneath the sea's surface, a bunch of faces that hit the net but never resurface, 'cause we're still searching. I'm thinking if I should go deeper to explore the nurses, and I call it the curse of the nurse. And you know the type, the one that creates more deaths with black pregnancies than births. And I wonder why more and more black women keep on going missing. You know the thing about a magic trick, it's got to be rehearsed, repeated, practiced, learned over and over again. See, in school, we had this thing called the lost property box, and it was always a pile of items, and the longer these items stay missing, the more they lose their cost, and eventually people stop looking. See, have you ever lost something and then wondered if it ever existed? But to every black girl that's gone missing, I know that you existed. I know your disappearance is just mystic. There is power in saying their names. I believe there is power in speaking things into existence. I know why they call it black girl magic. We are the ones most likely to go missing. Thank you. I just did drink this because my lips get dry a lot of the time. But I think it's anxiety. But I felt like this poem needed to be said. One thing that I did do this year is I performed with Million Women Rise. Thank you to Miss Yankee and YA for organising that. But one thing that stuck with me forever is that after a lady heard a poem like Black Girl Magic, she was like, it was so interesting because we always talk about like mothers and women and girls and all of these things, but no one ever talks about people that are missing. So we need to get missing pieces about those people. So my next poem. So after writing a heavy poem like that, I was like, I had a talk with my friend. He's actually here. Shout out David. Yeah, you guys can shout David. Yeah. Basically, this has nothing to do with it yet. But he was just like, oh, I'm not sure if I should wear this outfit. But I think my outfit is hard. So I was like, my outfit was hard today. So shout out David. But shout out David because he's my friend and my videographer, Raskamo. But one thing, after I wrote a poem like that, I was really feeling like heavy and I just didn't know who I was anymore. So he was like, oh, why don't you write a piece that's for you? And I was like, oh, I always write that something for me. Like, what are you trying to say? And then he's like, oh, no, but write something that you need to hear. So I wrote a poem called Something You Need to Hear. So, you lack hair in your calling. You make more Physical calls, then spiritual calls, then wonder why you don't have any answers. You know, it's so dangerous not knowing who you are. What's even scarier than that is letting other people set the bar. See, they can give you opinions, but don't let them take it too far. You got to have drive before you even get the car. Can't afford to have no focus. Get to the point where you chose it, control it, your mind, console it, the things you need to hear. You know it. And you have potential, so show it. Remember that your aura is a light too. Just know that your aura aligns you for what you're designed to. Destiny, but no cap. Take this as a sign to use everything that's inside you. Don't lose yourself in the media like they see it all without having insight on the inside, and still you are so engaging with the world. Make sure you have patience. Make time for waiting. And understand that you're not always on the receiving end of blessings. So don't question the people God is sending. Let in. Lessons are taught if you let them. But you're too busy cleaning your room. And that's not where the real mess is. Clear your head. Clear your head so you know where you're headed. And open up so you can receive this message. Read me. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna go with one last poem. It's a favorite of mine, and like even though summer is not summering, we still gotta do a summer poem. Maybe the sun will come out tomorrow or next week or something like that. Remember, I manifested it, so you don't need to big up me. So this one's called "Some Are Memories." There's only one man I've chased, and his name is called the Ice Cream Man. See, his songs serenade a place in my heart. We never danced to the beat, we ran to it, heart and feet racing, but yeah, I'm still chasing those summer memories that disappear when you misplace them. See, summer is defined as the warmest place to be, but this summer means a whole lot more to me. We went from slush puppies to cocktails. This summer our phones are ringing instead of doorbells. Summer I can tell, maybe you arrived but forgot yourself. What happened to the water fights? Instead we're all here reflecting on our deepest selves. Summer is so spiritual. It changes me. Summer is proof that you can find the brightest star in the darkest place to be, and maybe if you didn't leave, we wouldn't be making a bunch of TikToks to make time not stop. Summer looks a whole lot different on my block. Have you clocked? I swapped trainers for a pair of flip-flops, and I don't like them either. I'm still in a toxic relationship with hay fever. And it's been about 15 years. I guess maybe you teach me about what it means to be sincere. Maybe you teach me about what it means to be consistent. The sun is a star. So far, I guess you teach me that I can love things from a distance. Oh yeah, we give you space. We have faith that good things come to those that wait. But this summer, you've got a lot to explain. See, we cancelled going on holidays and going on planes because there's something about going outside but not feeling safe. There's just something about going outside but somehow feeling grounded. And if personal growth is what you're looking for this summer, I think you found it. See, school is over, but the holidays, they teach me the most lessons. See, no one loves like summertime lovers. They feel like forever but only last us a few seconds. And isn't it weird how we always fall for someone in the summertime? And what's stranger is how strangers can turn into lifelong friends. You're right. I guess we gain something when it ends, but summer, do you mind if I ask, why do you look so different this year? You know we still recognize who you are. I've known you since I was little, since we were little. I guess we both grew up so fast. Thank you.